Ladies and gentlemen of the XRP community, let's examine the data surrounding this asset's current market phase in a structured, evidence-based manner. Today is November 11th, 2025, and XRP is priced at 240 according to major exchange aggregates. Macroeconomist Raoul has shared analysis indicating that the ongoing cycle may follow a different structural path compared to previous periods, driven by measurable changes in global liquidity, institutional participation, and regulatory frameworks. We will review verifiable metrics, on-chain indicators, and public expert commentary to build a comprehensive picture. Please note, this presentation is for educational purposes only and is not financial advice. Always perform independent research and consult qualified professionals before making decisions. To provide context, Raoul established Real Vision and has documented cryptocurrency market cycles since the early 2010s. His framework identifies phases where select assets move from peripheral holdings to standardized portfolio components, a process he terms full porting. Historical XRP price action from 2013 to 2018 included a breakout from a multi-year descending wedge that preceded a 5,600% measured advance. Current technical charts display comparable consolidation patterns above long-term moving averages and within an ascending channel that began in 2022. PAL's public models, updated through Real Vision research notes, project baseline scenarios of $5 to $7 per token by the end of 2025 under current liquidity conditions, assuming no major policy reversals. Supporting this view, global central bank balance sheets have expanded by approximately 8% year-to-date when measured in aggregate, according to Federal Reserve and European Central Bank data releases. Quantitative tightening programs initiated in 2022 are scheduled to conclude by Q4 2025, transitioning toward neutral or accommodative stances in multiple jurisdictions. These shifts historically correlate with increased risk asset allocation, including digital assets classified as payment infrastructure. XRP operates within Ripple's ecosystem, which processes cross-border settlements. Public filings show on-demand liquidity channels handled over $95 billion in notional volume during the first 3 quarters of 2025, representing a 100% increase from the same period in 2024. The recently launched RLUSD stablecoin, collateralized 1.1 with USD-denominated assets, integrates directly with licensed financial institutions through Ripple Prime, a regulated over-the-counter distribution platform. These developments are documented in Ripple's quarterly XRP markets reports, available on their official website. On-chain analytics from platforms such as Sentiment and Glassnode reveal exchange-held XRP balances decreased by 280 million tokens over the past 14 days, bringing total centralized supply to 44.2 billion, a 3.1% weekly reduction. Concurrently, large holder addresses controlling over 1 million XRP each increased net positions by 1.3 billion tokens moved to self-custody wallets. This supply dynamic has maintained price stability near 240 despite elevated transfer volumes, consistent with absorption rather than distribution. Technical indicators merit review. The daily chart displays a bullish flag formation following the July 2025 breakout above $1.80. Standard pattern measurement from the flagpole base suggests a potential upside target between $6 and $10 upon confirmation of continuation. The Ichimoku cloud system shows price trading above the baseline and conversion line with a thickening cloud ahead, indicating strengthening support. Relative Strength Index registers at 58, avoiding overbought territory while maintaining positive momentum divergence versus the March 2025 lows. Elliott Wave practitioners, including analysts publishing through the Crypto Basic and independent research threads on X, identify the current structure as sub-Wave 3 within a larger impulse sequence that began in 2022. Completion targets for Wave 5 cluster around $27 to $33 based on Fibonacci extensions of Wave 1. These projections align with PAL's liquidity-adjusted models when overlaid with historical cycle durations extended by institutional adoption timelines. Regulatory updates provide additional data points. The Financial Innovation and Technology for the 21st Century Act, commonly referred to as the Clarity Act, completed committee markup, and awaits floor scheduling. 11 exchange-traded product applications referencing XRP have filed amendments with the Securities and Exchange Commission, with acknowledgement letters indicating review completion windows between November 13th and November 17th, 2025. Initial seed capital disclosures range from $55 million to $275 million across sponsors, representing pre-launch liquidity commitments rather than post-approval inflows. Community sentiment, as measured by X engagement metrics, shows polls from verified accounts receiving 300 to 600 responses, with median price expectations in the $25 to $75 range for 2026. These figures derive from public voting data and do not constitute coordinated predictions. Volume-weighted average price across top exchanges has held a tight 2.1% daily range over the past week, demonstrating reduced volatility compared to Bitcoin's 4.3% over the same period. Addressing frequent analytical questions. First, utility metrics are quantifiable through Ripple's published volume reports and partnership announcements with over 300 financial institutions globally. Second, cycle comparisons must account for the SEC versus Ripple case resolution in 2024, which removed a primary overhang absent in prior periods. Third, potential retracement levels to 190 align with the 0.618 Fibonacci retracement of the 2025 advance and the upper boundary of the prior consolidation range, remaining constructive within the broader uptrend. Market structure analysis using order book depth from Kaiko data shows bid-ask spreads narrowing to 0.08% on major venues, indicative of improved liquidity provision. Realized volatility over 30 days stands at 42%, below the 90th percentile for XRP's 5-year history, suggesting the asset has not entered parabolic distribution phases observed at cycle peaks. In summary, converging factors include expanding central bank balance sheets, documented payment volume growth, declining exchange supply, supportive technical configurations, advancing regulatory timelines, and institutional product development. Current pricing at 2.40 reflects these inputs within efficient market parameters. Future outcomes remain subject to macroeconomic variables, policy implementation, and capital flow dynamics. For those finding value in this data compilation, consider liking the video to support educational content creation. Leave a comment with your own researched observations on XRP market structure. We read every response. Subscribe for regular updates on verifiable cryptocurrency metrics and infrastructure developments. Share this analysis with colleagues interested in payment technology and digital asset research. This is Leo, signing off with facts over speculation. Thank you for watching, everyone.